Good evening. I just want to do a recap of and my realizations insofar as the recent trip of mine in Mindoro is concerned. So anyway, of course, one message that I could say is I am very happy and very lucky that I was able to have a chance to go home to Mindoro because as it is, my situation right now doesn't let me warrant to really travel as far because nga of the situation in my of my husband. But then again, I asked permission so that I could go home to Mindoro, and he's from there anyway, so as such he understands. Actually, he understands what is my purpose in going there, of course. So as you know, I've been born, raised, educated in the province of Oriental Mindoro, and as such, that is really my home. We have a house there, and I have another house there, another house of my own, and then I have really, my relatives are there, my mother is there, and my siblings, two of my siblings are there. So in short, I have still connections in Pola. So it gives me that happiness whenever I go there, and it's not it's a no-brainer why I am going there because it's really and I really know some people still. My friends are there, and I have as if there's nothing that has changed. And in addition to that, is primarily because of you have evolved as an individual, and as such you also add additional kakilala within the town. And because our town is really very small, we went to the same school, elementary, we went to the same high school, so you can just imagine how everybody knows everybody. In fact, in the church, it is as if we have assigned seats already of who sits here and who sits there, right? So I arrived. We have a nice travel because my daughter has some sort of a connection or something of a style. So in such a way that hindi kami pumila sa Batangas. So in short, pag-alis namin sa bahay ng alas 9 or something. Anong oras ba kami umalis? Basta ganon. Nakasakay kami ng alauna ng madaling araw, and nakarating kami basta nakabiyahe kami ng parang 4 o'clock, nandun na kami sa Mindoro and all that. And we arrived at our sister's house who gladly welcomed us, and because my mother is there, so dun kami kumain and all that. So we spent a half day there, and of course in the process I also saw some friends within that particular, because it's in the barrio, so I have some friends there as well, no? So na nagbigay ng saging, nagbigay ng kung ano-ano and all that. So marami akong mga kaibigan doon. So after that, in the afternoon, we opted to go home na to our town, which is our house, which is in the main town, actually a barrio after the main town, and as such, because I have a plan of attending the Holy Thursday Mass. So but that's part of my, actually naka sa mind ko kung anong mga gagawin ko. So yun, matenda ko noon and all that. And after that, I also saw some friends who happened to be supporting, meron akong mga kaibigan na nag-promote nung renewal nung our tradition of having saints for the procession, because there came a point na sa procession namin parang 3 na lang yung saints, and we want naman to revive the times na maraming mga saints. So in short, may mga kaibigan akong ganon na who can afford, and who hindi naman necessarily afford, but who can support, that find a particular advocacy na to promote the passion of Christ and all that. So basta masaya. So nagpunta, nasa bayan yung merong exhibit ng saints, napunta pa ako doon. Kaya ang nanay ko, bakit ang misa ay alas 4, nakauwi yata ako alas 8 na. Ganun talaga, because I really know a lot of people. So, and then the following day, because I really want fresh fish, I have to go to another barrio to buy fresh fish in the pier. So in the process, nakabili ako ng fish. At the same time, nakita ko yung kapiraso kong lupa, kung ano ng laman. And then at the same time, I met a classmate of mine na naglaga ng ano ng saging or something or suman. So bumili naman ako kasi 'di ba, to support her as well. So after that, it's a Good Friday, and unfortunately the Station of the Cross is not being held because usually the Station of the Cross is being held on a Friday at 6 o'clock. So as such, I just prepared for the 3 o'clock procession, and the honoring of the cross and all that. So and then after that there is a procession, and it was a very nice procession. I actually pinakita ko naman sa mga post ko, and after that it's really very tiring na because the procession will let you go around the town, which is medyo malayo din, but it's part of my panata, and really it's something that I really want to do, and nothing can change my mind not to do it. So and then after that, it's really pagod na pagod. So the following day is Sabado de Gloria. So yun, parang time naman to there is a Saranggola festival and all that, and then time naman to go to the beach because I brought along my grandchildren, and they want naman to have a taste of the beach. So as such, doon pa lang ako naghanap ng pupuntahan, and fortunately I have a kumpare who has a property na pwede kami mag-spend kasi talagang punong-puno yung stretch ng beach. So more or less na but before that, since naman, I visited another friend who happens to be my host in Bali na nandun din. Unfortunately, kasi this is really, Holy Week is a celebration, and as such, maraming umuuwi to renew their spiritual connections as well as their friendly connections. So, after, kalahating araw yata ako doon nakipagtaka. and then I spent the rest of the day doon sa beach house, sa beach front, no. So after that, sobrang pagod ko na talaga na the following day kasi is 4 a.m. I need to prepare for the 5 a.m. mass, which is also the bati, the dagit and all that, because we have this tradition wherein there is the salubong and then the bati actually, you dance and all that. I danced that actually in 1979. And then the dagit is an angel, sings Regina Kelly, Reina ng Langit, something like that. And then he got the mantle, no, of the Virgin Mary. So basically that's it. And then after that, kasi pwede rin naman, marami nang nagwa-warning sa akin na may pila nga daw sa pier, pero kasi hindi ako pwede kasi birthday ng tatay ko yon. So nakalagay talaga sa pangako ko na magkaroon kami ng padasal. So hindi talaga ako pwedeng umalis. So I prepared for the 10 a.m. padasal and all that. So, and of course they are my friends talaga. So after that, marami pang mga kung ano-anong mga connections. So in short, after that, doon pa lang kami naka-prepare. So kaya nakaalis kami is 4 o'clock na. And in fact, after kaming umalis, ang dami ko pang stop, as in 3 pa. So, 3 pa, nakaibigan ko rin. So, after that, saka pa lang kami nakaproceed sa pier. Doon na yung post ko na we really waited for 7 hours to get that number, and that another an hour or 2 in the pier, and then so finally we left at 9 after 9 hours in Calapan. And as such, nakarating ako dito sa Maynila ng parang alas 10 ng umaga. Kailangan ko talaga pumasok kasi deadline ng filing noon. So, in short, nag-half day ako. So, nakapasok ako, 'di ba? Ganun lang 'yun. So what is my point in saying that I don't regret what happened. I meet my friends who went there, the Abdon sisters, the Cynthia de Mesa, I know that, and all the and of course what I miss, however, is I was not able to see my classmates. Talagang hindi ko nakaya kasi syempre matanda na rin ako. Usually sa gabi ko yung ginagawa, kaya lang talagang sobrang tanda ko na. So hindi ko talaga nagawa yun, and I hope I could recover and recoup whatever I missed sa elections kasi talagang hindi ko na talaga yun nakaya. So and after that, yun nga, ang aking doon is I don't regret what I had experienced. I was able to see friends, I was able to touch base with my friends again, and I was able to be with my mother, with my siblings. I was able to see my friends, I was able to visit my house, I was able to, marami naman akong nagawa, pero marami din ako hindi nagawa. I was able to find a katulong and all that. So parang ang dami kong gagawin. So what I'm saying is, if you have a hometown like Pola and all that, always go home. Try to endeavor to go home because really the connections and the love that you foster among yourselves is really something that you would treasure forever. And also, mahirap din pag nawala ka, parang baka makalimutan ka nila. And also, the feeling of just touching the ground of Pola is really something that is really dear to my heart because it brings back a lot of memories with friends and, with high school friends, with elementary, and even with acquaintances and, mga taong naging kasama ko nung ako'y lumaki. So, and I'll always look forward to going back to Pola naman talaga because kaya nga I bought a house there. And in fact, kung may pera lang ako, papagawa ko na yung pangarap kong a house on a hill, no? Wala naman akong pera. So yun na lang muna. So parang sinasabi ko lang, and also my mother is very old, hindi man very old, but she's 79 and she's sick, and as such, she really needs our attention, di ba, once in a while. Medyo mahal talaga rin ang pag-uwi. I mean, I think more or less 10 to 15,000 if you bring a vehicle. If you're not bring a vehicle naman, sobrang inconvenient naman, di ba? So it's really, what I'm saying is, there are things that you do that you should not regret, and I don't regret being there. At the same time, for obligations that are religious and all that, it's a no-brainer, pursue it because it's something that brings nourishment to your soul. And as such, also connection with friends, connection with family is also a no-brainer. And it brings joy to my heart that after so many years that being away and all that, and after so many years that I haven't seen some of my friends, still they love me, and they care for me, and the recognition and respect is there, and something that I would really treasure forever. Sa mga nagbigay sa akin, ako pa yung pinasalubong. Ang dami kong saging nadala. Alam mo yun, ang daming suman, daming saging and all that. So, I know that if I had toured more and all that, maaring mas marami pa akong napuntahan. May mga regrets ako kasi talagang hindi ko nakita yung mga classmates ko sa high school at saka sa elementary. But mabawi na lang ako sa election. So, what I'm just saying is, love your where you came from, and always treasure small moments and all that. And pagdating mo doon, wag ka rin naman yung parang social na social and all that. Hindi, makibagay ka sa kanila. Kung anong kinakain nila, kainin mo, ganyan. Kung ano yung language nila, kasi may punto kami. Kung ano yung language nila, gawin mo and all that. Because, these are the friends that I think, no, would really be with you till the end and all that. And I so treasure those moments in Pola, and I wish that my family is with me, kaya lang sobrang inconvenient na may sarili na rin silang plano. But we used to go there actually during Holy Week, and we had some good times with my father and my siblings. So yun yung ko. So masaya. Sobrang saya. As in, and I look forward to going back and hoping that, hindi na ganun ako may stress talaga yung 7 hours. Ang tindi nun, imagine mo, you're not moving for 7 hours, no food, no tubig, no CR. Can you imagine? For an old lady like me. So, pero ako diniskartehan ko talaga. Natulog ako, ganyan. Kaya ko naman kasing matulog ng nakaupo because I used to do that in SGV. Sanay naman ako sa mga, mga may hirap na circumstance. Kaya ko mag-adjust. Girl Scout ako and all that. So, yun lang. Thank you very much to my family, to friends that I met, to family who loved me, and, to friends that we've been there, to many people that I meet na hindi ko nakikita for so long dahil nga sa pandemic. I really love you, and I will always treasure friendship with you. And for those people that I rarely see but I was able to see because umuwi rin sila, I'm very happy, and I'm very and I salute people who continually support me in all whatever. And sabi pa nga nung isa, parang grabe yung ganyan, yung dedication sa ganito. Natutuwa rin naman ako sa gano'n na mayroong affirmation from other people of what I do, and parang at least parang tama pala. So yun lang, just want to share with you my trip in Mindoro. The inconvenience of that 7, 8 hours and 9 hours is nothing compared to the happiness that I felt and the great experience I had. And I will always look back with fondness that I did it well. Even the expenditures that I had, I will never ever trade that for what I received spiritually, friendly wise, family wise, family ties and all that. And I'm sorry for people I was not able to see. I will come back anyway in the elections. So God bless everyone. That is my recollection of the trip in Mindoro, and I will always be a true Poleño. I will always be a Mindoreña at heart. And you know, Polo will always be my home, and the great loves of my life, the great people that I met, and you know that I would treasure and be grateful of those people who have helped me along the way, my teachers, my friends, my classmates. Those people have supported me and gave me all the inspiration. I will always be grateful to you. Wala naman akong naabot, kaya lang kahit papaano naman, kahit papaano naman nakakakain na 3 beses isang araw, di ba? Nakakaroon na ng mga ganitong pagkakataon na makapagsalita sa inyo. So yun lang. God bless you everyone, and I would like to say that, you know, there is God who will really listen to your prayers. There are people who unknowingly you may not be, you know,